Okay, so Capcom has now rustled my jimmies because apparently I'm not capable of playing Mega Man anymore. So, we're back to Devil May Cry.
At least we know it's not just me.
It is reassuring.
Just get my ass kicked in there.
I am playing on a third-party PS3 controller that I will link the details to. If for some reason you're still playing PS3 in 2018, may I recommend ordering one of these, because they're fucking great. Okay, let's catch up with these guys, I guess.
It's been so long.
That's right, since...
Looks like we have an uninvited guest.
Angsty boy and Angsty boy's twin.
A woman.
Also Bald Man.
I'm afraid
Yeah.
I should ask the uninvited one to leave. If that is what you want.
No women at this house party.
Acquainted with that woman.
Dudes only. Send in the male strippers.
The storm is approaching.
That dude's skin was kind of weird. It looked. Oh.
It's moving!
Yep. Okay. I thought it was
wasn't
just a bad
you.
frame.
Nope. Hey, good work not accidentally stepping your left foot into that hole that was in that bridge. And, you know, dying.
That would have put a real twist on the plot.
That would make this game much shorter. To an extent. I don't it's hard to say, actually. Don't care about any of these upgrades. You'll recall I got icy nunchucks last time.
I don't recall, but now I do.
I killed a giant three-headed dog. I killed a Cerberus and got three-headed nunchucks.
That seems legit. The Cerberus was probably carrying the three.
No, it's his soul.
nunchucks.
A massive statue decorates the center of the tower. A skeletal angel appears to be smirking. I mean, can one smirk without lips? Let's be real here. And can
That's
one
true.
and can one be a skeleton if one has lips?
That kind of ties into an interesting thought I was having probably about a month ago.
Okay.
I think I come up with random thoughts.
Yes.
And I just contemplate the most ridiculous things. So,
Yes.
eyebrows
Eyebrows.
are really integral to our communication as humans.
Yes, they are.
If you think about all of the different facial expressions and how many of them would just be repeat expressions without eyebrows,
This is true. Although, you know what's
they're crazy useful.
You know what's really fascinating to me? I've seen the Blue Man Group before.
Okay.
Have you? Do you know of the Blue Man Group or anything?
I know of them, but very little. Like, I know basic amounts of information.
Like
about
they're
the Blue Man Group.
there are a bunch of dudes who are painted blue and all this.
Yes.
So the Blue Man Group, their faces are all painted blue, and they have no eyebrows or ears to speak of when they're in the makeup, and they make no facial expressions whatsoever while they're performing, and yet there's so much character to them. They are very expressive without showing a single emotion at any time. It's so weird.
It is really weird.
Like,
Makes me want to watch it.
they're great if you can get tickets. They tend to get pretty expensive.
There's so many shows that I need to see, and they're all so ridiculously expensive.
Yes.
Like, at some point in my life, I need to watch Rent live.
Yes.
And I really want to go see Hamilton.
As does everyone.
I know.
They need just give it enough time for people to get attached to something new, and then Hamilton tickets will cheapen up.
I know, but then they stop doing Hamilton. Then I've got a small window of time in which
I made a joke to my girlfriend the other day about hey, come on, that should have hit your buddy, not me. I made a joke to my girlfriend the other day about she also wants to see Hamilton, and it would be too expensive for her to do so at this point.
Yeah.
So I said, just give it time. Surely some alt-right group will do their own production.
I'm not gonna lie, I found a recording of it on YouTube.
All of just Hamilton itself, or
Yeah, that hadn't been taken down yet.
I was gonna say, or an all-white performance of Hamilton.
Oh.
They'll call it the historically accurate cut. Oh, such malevolence.
I don't think they could have done what they did well with an all-white cast.
Indeed.
It would have been so much harder to find people that, like, can do R&B and hip-hop style music.
Well, I mean, it was written and whatnot by presumably a diverse cast of people, I assume. I guess I don't know for sure, but I would assume.
I mean, probably. Like, they probably... The dude that wrote it is a white man.
Okay.
But he probably had some help. And he wrote the musical, I think, mostly based on the Hamilton biography.
Right.
He found it in a bookstore one day, and he's like, somebody's gotta have turned this into a musical by now. And they had to, so he did it.
So interesting.
I watched a segment of an interview with him and Emma Watson.
Yes.
Like, where Emma Watson was interviewing him, and honestly, I was fangirling. I was fangirling the heck out of it, because it was him and Emma Watson. And then they were fangirling each other. It was great. Non-stop fangirl.
Sweet.
So I'm a nanny, okay?
Yes. Oh, we're back to this now.
We're back to this. And that means I watch a lot of kids' shows.
Oh, you never finished this thought earlier.
No, I did not. And that means I've seen a lot of Barbie movies.
Oh, sweet.
Partially due to being a nanny.
Uh-huh.
Partially when I was a child. I watched a lot of Barbie movies when I was a child. And also because I'm a kid.
Yes.
So if it's a good kids movie, I watch it.
I mean, in fairness, kids watch terrible kids' movies, too.
It's true. It's true. And I have watched some terrible kids' movies for a list of reasons. One of them being a Barbie movie that Michael got me for my 21st birthday.
Yes.
And it was like Barbie
Video game hero.
Barbie gets sucked into a video game.
Yes.
And you know those super, super laggy 3D video games? Where it's like a 3D platformer or a 3D racer and just like, it's super, super choppy.
Yes.
They animated it like that.
Like, is there a clear distinction, like, before she goes into the game?
Yes.
Does it look better?
It's a normal animation. It's normal Barbie animation before she goes into the game.
Yes.
And then they pull her in the game and they make it shitty animation to make it look like she's in a video game.
Possibly to save money.
I don't know if it did save money. I don't know.
Yes.
So basically, this game, and Barbie's a coder in this one. Because she's got a bunch of careers in different Barbie movies. In this one, she writes code for video games.
Yeah. Why not?
And she gets a Quest invite on her iPad. And she accepts it. And then she gets sucked into the video game. And the Cloud dude, who is like the
As in the guy in the cloud, or as in the guy who looks like Cloud from Final Fantasy?
Neither.
Okay.
The character is a cloud.
Oh.
He's a little cloud dude.
I was getting my hopes up that maybe there was going to be a really bizarre... That would be a really curious reference in a Barbie movie.
Yeah. No, that would not fit very well. So Cloud Dude, who's like the walkthrough companion.
Oh, good.
For the video game.
I love that there's a tutorial on the DVD.
He requested Barbie join the video game to help save it because she's the #1 video game player in the entire world. She's got the top scores on all the games.
I find it hard to believe someone would be both a coder and a gamer. You're usually one or the other.
Yeah. Well, especially when we're talking about a good gamer. Like, a coder can be a gamer, but they're not gonna be a coder and the best gamer.
Yes.
The odds aren't in their favor for that. It's just how it is.
I mean,
So,
Billy Mitchell isn't a coder.
I don't know who that is.
That will be a reference I'll have to explain later. Go on.
So, each of the levels in this game, the entire game has been infected by a virus.
Oh, good.
Which is taken form into these little, like, almost chibi characters.
Yes.
That
This is
are-
one of the few bosses in the game whose introduction is so uninteresting I felt no need to let it play out.
So these little, like, chibi things that are
Yes.
they're eating and destroying the whole world.
Yes.
But each of the levels, so she has to go through it and beat the entire game, and that's gonna reset it.
Okay.
Because, of course, it's gotta be that simple.
Yes.
And, you know, you gotta get the top video game player in the world to beat this game.
They don't fuck around. Nothing but the best.
So, each of these levels is a different style of game. The first one is a roller skating racing game,
Okay.
and the second one is fucking Bejeweled.
Except that this is that this movie was made in like 2017, so it's obviously supposed to be Candy Crush.
Yeah, except it's not candy.
Okay.
It's so much more like Bejeweled. Like, basically, you gotta match the jewels to get this tree house down to the bottom.
Okay.
Because you gotta save this girl. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense. I had to stop watching eventually. Because it's really, really bad.
It was exhausting.
It fucking ate my soul to watch this movie. And I've never felt that way about a Barbie movie before in my life. Ever. I looked it up.
Are there any you kind of consider diamonds in the rough?
For the Barbie movies?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I really liked The Princess and the Pauper,
Okay.
which is Barbie's version of The Princess and the
Yeah.
Pauper, and basically, Barbie 1 is a princess, Barbie 2 is a pauper, Barbie 2 has brown hair, though.
I mean, of course.
And they live in the same kingdom, and Barbie 2 is actually like an indentured servant for this crazy, malicious seamstress.
Okay.
So she, like, works her life away making the dresses that the princess ends up wearing.
Why is this thing moving so slowly?
I don't know, it seems like it would have more inertia.
Come on, giant
Pretty
millipede
fucking
thing.
big. So that one's really good. You know, and they switch places, of course.
Yes.
I really liked Barbie Swan Lake.
Okay.
And these ones that I'm listing right now are ones that I grew up with.
Okay.
And like, there's a TV show for Barbie too. It's called Barbie Life in the Dream House. And it's not good, but I can put up with it. That's one of the shows that I watch as a nanny.
Okay. Isn't that like a Netflix exclusive or something?
I think that's what it is. I think that's the Netflix exclusive, is Barbie Life in the Dream House. And basically it's like Barbie with a reality TV show.
Sounds super relatable.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. But, you know, you take what you can.
Gillipede, where are you? I think its name is Gillipede.
The Barbie Nutcracker movie was pretty good.
Okay.
The Rapunzel Barbie was pretty good.
Okay.
There's the Barbie Diaries, which I only have a small memory of. And I remember as a young girl loving them. But...
That kind of sounds like it would be a TV show with a name like that.
Right.
But it wasn't?
No, it was a movie. It
Okay.
came out in 2006. So it wasn't a good movie. Because it came out in 2006.
I forget that you were a child, that you were still legitimately a fucking child in 2006.
Yeah, I turned 10 in 2006.
Jeez. Fuck.
At the end of 2006, I was 10.
I can barely wrap my head around that.
I
I forget this shit. I was, I mean, granted, I wasn't, old in 2006. I was 13, but yeah, that's bizarre to me.
Yeah, so the Barbie Diaries was one of the only Barbie shows where Barbie was, like, legitimately a teenager.
Okay.
She was a fucking high school student. Because normally Barbie's, like, a young adult. And then she's got her sisters, but she's basically their mom because you don't really see their parents ever.
Like,
Barbie
are
was
they
a fucking teenager.
Are they in the picture at all anywhere? Are they just off with their millions of careers? I cut that thing in fucking
There's
3.
very few Barbie movies where you even hear about the parents. And most of them that you do, it's the ones where Barbie's a princess.
Okay.
So there's got to be a king and queen. Like,
Yeah.
we can't just have a princess fucking ruling the kingdom. She's got to have some parents.
Pest control. I just got a trophy for that.
Barbie: A Fairy Secret was pretty bad. Like, it wasn't like gut-wrenching to watch, but it was not one of the good ones.
I put this on hold for a moment because
Okay.
we've got to watch the introduction of the greatest character in this game. We've given Devil May Cry very little commentary this episode, but
Like you said, it's just a time killer.
well, I do love the shit out of this game, and that's why we're doing it right now, because it's a game I can actually play, and so I can take my sweet revenge on Capcom for my
Trying to fool the door.
Well, this is a very stubborn door. This is the greatest boss in the
I love
history of
how he
gaming.
has zero color in his lips.
There's no need to use violence, devil boy.
Oh, Jester, you are a gift.
Say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see?
We could tell he just like
Your
mega kicked it.
tricks will do no good. No good.
Zip it. Or pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem.
Oh, look at his teeth.
You've got nothing to lose.
His
They're
teeth.
so yellow.
My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you need to apply a little something to it first.
Tender loving?
Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Or you want to keep on dancing?
I don't know whose idea this character was, but he is a
Actually,
fucking
I prefer a
gift.
sword to be my partner.
Oh.
May I have this dance, my lady?
It's funny because
Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid?
it's amusing to see a character like
If
this.
you don't trust
Like,
your head.
this game was 2004, I think. So, The Dark Knight was 3 years away. The Batman animated series hadn't been on for quite a while.
And this
The-
is very Joker.
The grand, super iconic Joker was kind of on a dry spell at the time. So it's interesting to see a character so Joker-esque in the midst of that dry spell. Give me a good grade. Come on, baby. C on damage. Fuck you.
A total rank though,
Yeah.
which is weird because you didn't get any A's.
I got several S's, though. S is better than A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'll address
To me,
more
S
of that.
is still satisfactory.
Oh, geez. From way back in fucking
elementary school when
I
they
know-
wouldn't give us real grades. That always really pissed me off. I'm like, no, I'm not as good as everybody else. There's not one lump grade you can all just stick us in if we passed. I gotta know I did better than everyone because I was a super competitive kid. I'm still really competitive, just not with grades.